Welcome back to episode 47 of the Sharpshooters Podcast. I am your humble and gracious host, Mr. B. Sharp, on the ones and twos, the threes, the fours, and fives, and six. We got a jam-packed show tonight. Just pretty much winging it, just talking about some hot topics in the world of sports and entertainment. And we have some special guests on the show tonight. But before we get there, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I definitely would appreciate that with all love. But let's bring the guys on to the show. There they go. You already see him. My main man, Ted's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. Y'all was on mute, man. My fault.
Oh, man, my bad. Trying to silence me.
Yo,
what's the deal?
Not much, man. My dog, my cuz, Jason in the building, man.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Oh, and look who we got. I don't even think that. I think this is maybe the first time. I don't know. Or maybe the second time. But I know it's the first time these boys on live. Special. This is last minute, ladies and gentlemen. This is so last minute, and they both jumped on. I am very surprised and very honored to have the guys in the building from the Water Cooler Talk podcast. Mr. Marcus.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Nicholas.
What's going on, man? Y'all all right?
What's going on? Oh my God, man. I am so happy that these guys came on very last minute. So unprofessional of me. I was just asking and they jumped right on. And they on live. So make sure you guys subscribe to their podcast on YouTube. I about to say I'm gonna post a link in the script. Oh, look at that. What's going on, my brother? What's going on? Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Would definitely appreciate it. And also go to their channel. Like I said, man, it's a simple night tonight. No major topics for real. Until next week, we'll have week 1 of college football. We are now on week 0 of college football, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah, week 0 always kind of is like an appetizer, and it pisses me off because you get some college football games, but it's not like the games that you would just like, I gotta watch this. But you already know, man. We're gonna talk about Miss Cailtin Clark and how all the hate continues in the WNBA, which we see with this so-called rookie of the year race, which we all agree. I think most of us agree. I know Tez and Jason fully agree that this has never been a race since day one. But we seen Skylar Diggins bumping into Cailtin Clark and was trying to make it a big deal, like, oh, she all in our bench and all that. And then they was causing records because they was getting their ass whooped and all that. But hey, man, I don't know, man. It's just a wild day in the WNBA. I just want to know where all this hate is coming from. Why can't the women just embrace this milk of magnesium? Enjoy it.
I'm dead.
Oh, man.
Just enjoy the show, man. The girl can hoop, man. Everything's a race thing, man. I'm just like, bro, I'm just watching basketball, man. If you can hoop, you can hoop. But
Right.
any of y'all boys want to talk about it, especially about this situation with the Seattle Sonic. Oh, well, not the Seattle Sonic, the Seattle Storm.
But it's just weird, man. It's weird that it's happening, and like not that it's happening, but like we know that it's happening. We know that she's being I don't want to say targeted, but like there's a lot of attention on her because she's really good at basketball. So we know that things like that are happening, but the weird part of it is like when people deny it. It's like to try to put it in our face and say like, "Oh man, this is something different," or she's not being treated unfairly, or she's not being targeted by players. They don't have a grudge against her. And I use all those words like grudge and stuff, but truly, like, what do you do for a player that's like as good as she is? It's almost like a sign of respect. I don't expect them to treat her any differently. Like if this was men in the NBA, they would do the same thing. They would target the player that's, the biggest threat to what they already do. So I kind of expect it, but it's just weird that people don't see that it's actually happening. And when you see videos like that, it's like, told you so. Told you so. And then you get labeled, haters and stuff like that. But I don't know. It gets exhausting after a while talking about just like situation after situation with this whole thing. I just want to see him who, be honest with you.
Well, labeled as a new fan when you probably watch more basketball than the person that's called you a new fan. Yeah. I probably heard the most lies about this whole year. Talking about I watched the WNBA since before these girls even made it to the WNBA.
All right, Stephen A.
No, I'm talking about this. These are other folks saying that, man. I'm just like, I actually watch basketball, but I didn't just sit there and just tell that lie. I have said on numerous occasions, there's some WNBA game on. I'll check it out for a second. I ain't just like, oh man, I am ready for this game tonight. I can't wait to watch. I have never been like that. Unless it was like the WNBA finals, and that was with Maya Moore. And that was about at best you got with me. But just sitting over here, I ain't gonna call no names and say who was just lying because I don't know. But based on you see, like they post stats, like somebody does 11 and 15 rebounds. Oh, she dominating, and clearly they ain't watched the game because you won't see four shots, all 17 attempts.
Oh, bro, Angel Reese is queen for doing that right now. Get her own misses.
But it's a lot of folks that just be like, bro, like I believe Shawty, Tez and Jason give these girls a hard time. I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, man.
Don't do that.
They give her a hard time.
No, I don't.
The truth is the truth, bro. You guys give her a hard time.
I've never given her a hard time.
And if we just talking about strictly basketball,
I treat her fairly.
Who we talking about? Cailtin Clark or Angel Reese?
All of them. I treat them all fairly.
I agree with it. Now that I do agree with. You can give somebody a hard time, but it is fairly.
It's fair. It's based on what I see when they play basketball.
Yeah, it's fair criticism.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm not making this up.
Right. I've never been biased towards her.
Oh God. How many folks believe that one? I don't think many guys believe that one, dog. That's cap. Nick, what you think, man?
Man, this is my feeling on it. She's the best. She's the reason why a lot of people watching WNBA. So my point is to the point. My point is let's just stop it. Let's just stop it. Because I'm kind of like you. I was watching the WNBA. I just want to see Asia Wilson play. That's all. If the Aces were playing, I was watching that. Other than that, I really wasn't watching
right
the NBA for real. I probably watched Breonna Stewart when she was with the Storm or something like that, but I wasn't watching it like religiously, But we're just watching it now because she has brought excitement to it. So it's I don't even know why it's a conversation, to be honest with you. It's just she's the most marketable player right now, and we watch her because she's great at it. So
and it's not a bad thing that's why you watch it.
Exactly.
Absolutely, yeah. That's kind of how it's supposed to all work, right? It's supposed to go like that. You get stars, people kind of gravitate to them, and then they fall in love with the sport.
But the veterans of the WNBA take that as disrespect because they feel like we've been doing this so long. What is she doing different than just bursting off the screen?
She's about to break the single season assist record for all NBA players. She's like 85 assists away. So she's doing a whole lot that y'all ain't been doing,
bro. And she been going crazy since they came back from the Olympics. And
even to give Angel Reese her credit, like she those rebound numbers, like that hasn't been done before. Like all of them are doing things that haven't been done before in the league.
Very true. Very true.
So yeah, for the veterans to get honestly, if I'm a veteran, I'm mad at you trying to stat pad.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. A lot of people thought the WNBA was a summer league. It was just a little bridge between before you got to NFL season. That's what the NBA. That's what WNBA was. And to be honest with you, I didn't even watch the games until the WNBA finals. That's when I knew that the season was actually happening because that's when I would see the advertising for it. And it's nothing against it, man. It just was not exciting. There wasn't no marketing behind it. They were in debt and things and stuff like that. But she's a marketable player. You got a lot of marketable players, not just her. Rakia Jackson, Carmen Brink. If she didn't tear her ACL, it would have been nice to see her in a Sparks uniform this season. But let's just be real. Cailtin Clark is marketable. She's great at what she does. It's not it. Just stop hating on her. It's just she's dope. She's dope. She's dope.
I think the one thing that they was I call him old Fat A, but it's Jason Whitlock. This man probably said some of the most he say the most outlandish stuff, but today I actually had to agree with him, and I think I never agreed with him so wholeheartedly in my life.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was that good, and I had to give him his credit.
Okay,
and he said that comparing, he said, I think Angel Reese would get a lot more, like the criticism about her game wouldn't be so bad if y'all wasn't trying to compare her to Cailtin Clark. I agree with it. I agree with it so hard.
I can rock with that.
100% agree with that.
Yeah. And then when he went into 100%. When he explained it, like when you see her, like, oh, she get these rebounds and all that, like you can see her like she's like in her own world when it comes to that. But when you start to compare her to probably, if not the most skilled player in the league, then you start pointing out all her flaws, like she can't do this, she can't do that, or whatnot. I believe she's going to get better at it. She has no choice if she wants to be great. I'm like, because I'm not gonna lie, her under the rim game is so terrible.
But the irritation of that comparison is they play two different positions. One is a 4, and one is a guard. So you comparing two different positions. That's like saying Shaq doesn't have the same skill set as Kobe.
Right.
He doesn't supposed to.
That's the part. That's the part there that like the people that are just like so heavily into the Angel Reese thing, they don't understand. It's like you're doing her a disservice by comparing her to this girl. Like you putting her at a disadvantage. Yeah, like you'd be better served by comparing her to somebody else that plays the same position because she already at a disadvantage. You comparing her to somebody that has the ball in their hand the whole game.
Whole time. Angel Reese ain't pulling up from 30. If she do, she going to the bench right after she shoot that shot. So
and it's just that simple, bro. Like, bro, she has a different game, bro. Like, one thing we all can agree on, like, bro, she's definitely relentless around the rim.
Oh man, that box sounds crazy now. She can
like,
box.
bro,
She's
like a magnet to the basketball, bro. Like it goes in her hand.
But she just outworking everybody. What it look like to me.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah.
Like I be trying to give her credit, but it was just like some of the stuff like you see in the year, like, bro, I have never in my life. This one was just still pissing me off about the whole thing. When you watch like ESPN. These supposed to be the experts, and they saying, "Oh, I think it's Angel Reese." Based on what? Based on double doubles. Then when you start to see like Cailtin like really getting her groove, it wasn't even close then, in my opinion. And then when she really started getting in her groove, like, oh, I'm finding my shot. I know where these girls be at. They learning how to play with me and all that. Now they saying, oh, they basing it off their records. Who make it to the playoff? That's who I'm voting for Rookie of the Year. Last time I checked, this is an individual award. What does me making it to the playoffs got to do with anything? Okay. Now, that is far away. Now, I think it's runaway. It shouldn't even be one first place vote for Angel. Now they saying, oh, co-MVPs. I mean, co-Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me in the history of life, somebody has the higher points per game, assists, steals, blocks, percentage shooting, and you say, and the only thing you got over me is rebounding, and you take anything, I damn near punch you in the face.
Well, it just happened in the finals. Jason Tatum averaged way more than Obedi, and he still won the finals MVP. But
hey, you said it, not me. You said it, not me. I said that on the pod that night. In the history of the league, nobody has led their team in points, rebounds, and assists and did not win Finals MVP.
Yeah, but that was the media.
That's vastly different from
that was the media.
That was
the media just trying to make up for not giving Jaylen Brown all NBA spot. That's my.
I don't think he earned it this year. I don't think he earned it.
Really? Okay. All right.
Who you take off that list? I'll pull it up.
I'm trying to think because he wouldn't be first team. He would probably be second or third team.
He definitely
probably be second or third team.
All NBA team 2024. Okay. Clearly on the first team, you're not taking nobody off. I'm just talking about with Giannis, Joker, and Jason. Second team, KD, Kawhi, AD. Third team, Bron, Sabonis. Yeah, Bron, Sabonis, and Tyrese Halliburton. I think they're going positionless in a way.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So, just to name all the other guys. Clearly, nobody on the first team because you got Luka, Shea, Joker, Jason, Giannis. We all agree on the first team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Second team, you got Jaylen, you got AD, you got KD, you got Ant-Man and Kawhi. Third team, you got Devin Booker, Steph, Tyrese Halliburton, LeBron, and Sabonis. I don't know where you take anybody off on this. I don't know anybody you can take off this list. And add Jaylen Brown.
That's interesting. I had to think about that.
It was just real, bro. The NBA is hard to make these.
Would you take Kawhi off that list this past season?
I was thinking that.
That's what I was thinking too.
That's what I'm saying. Just for last season, would you take Kawhi off that list and put Jaylen Brown on and say?
I probably would take Kawhi
he played most
and
of the
move
year.
Halliburton to second team.
He played most of the year. Hold on.
And put Jaylen Brown third team.
Put Jaylen Brown third team.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaylen Brown averaged 23 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. Kawhi averaged 23.7 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 3.6.
They right there. Right there.
And how many games though?
I was about to say how many games played.
Yeah, I'm about to check now. Kawhi played 68, which it's a requirement that you got to play 65.
Right.
And Jaylen Brown played 70.
How many of them games did Kawhi finish? That's my question. That's
He averaged more minutes. He got 34.3. That's why I said this is the year he really played. A lot of people just
he just sat out. He just sat out in postseason this year.
Yeah, that's all it really was.
Yeah,
he didn't have a better year than him. That's why I say it's really nobody. Like, he didn't get second team All NBA for no reason. He's ahead of a lot of guys. No, like,
be sure let's all be true. The reason why he won Finals MVP is the same reason why Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP. He was the primary defender for the two guards that gets off. He was Luka's primary defender, and they rewarded him for that. Do I think he deserved it? No.
I don't know. I doubt it.
I think he deserved it, man, from the series I saw.
Here you go.
I just do, man. I think he deserved it. Actually, I don't know. I don't like the Celtics at all. So, like,
I think he deserved the Western Conference Finals MVP. I mean, not Eastern Conference. My bad. I said Western. Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Finals MVP.
I don't even think he did. Eastern Conference would definitely. It wasn't even close.
I just think Jason. Yeah, I mean Jalen had bigger moments.
All Jason. That was Jason award. I would give Finals award because overall performance. Jaylen Brown played overall better. I know the stats say one thing, but Jaylen Brown had a horrific, him and Jason, but Jason had a better game that game. But Jaylen Brown game, I think, was game 4. It was so bad it knocked down his averages a lot. So that's why it looked like that.
I think he just had bigger moments the whole playoff run, but Jason was still the better overall player.
Yeah,
playoffs.
I think what hurt Tatum is that he didn't shoot the ball well.
Not at all. He did.
And in that, like, I think when have you seen a Finals MVP that shot like under 40%, something like that? I don't even know if that's a real stat. Like, but I'm almost sure like he's one of the lowest as far as points average that you would put in the Finals MVP race. Yeah. Outside of maybe Iguodala, but just like shooting percentage, he didn't shoot well at all. Yeah, and if he had won that Finals MVP, I'm almost sure he would have been one of the lowest to ever win it with shooting percentage.
Yeah, dog. It was just like one of those years. It was just one of those years you can't even explain for real.
Right.
But they such a good team. He didn't have to shoot well.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I was going to say, though, Tim. The game that he lost the Finals MVP was the game that Jrue Holiday led them in points.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's all it is, bro. It's just like one of those unique. At one point, you got a cheat code in Kristoff just shooting crazy in game 1.
Right.
And everybody like, bro, if he playing like this is going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
Hey, I said the same thing, bro. And then he got hurt righteously.
Righteously. And then you got Jrue Holiday. The reason why I'm proud of myself, and will pat myself on the back on that. The day they got him, I was like, this can get him over the hump right here. Because I know how good Jrue is as a defender. Marcus Smart was the same way. But the difference between him and Marcus, Jrue is actually a better basketball player. He can shoot, pass, he can do a whole bunch of things. He's a way, way smoother basketball player than him. He's just a better basketball player overall. And you see it in the Olympics, and you've seen it through the playoff run, how big of a difference it was for those guys. He know when to shoot, he know when to pass, and he's going to lock up. And then Derek White back there with him, they the two best perimeter defenders in the whole league. They were just built to win this year, man. I didn't care who came to the finals. They had no shot against them.
Man, you know what's interesting about that is that Jrue Holiday in the finals last year, and the last time they were in the finals with Marcus Smart, their stats are extremely similar. And honestly, I think that Marcus Smart statistically was a little bit better in the finals than Drew Holiday was. I think that they're just a much better team right now than they were then.
A lot of stats that don't even really show up.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of assists per game, things like that, like those things matter. Points per game.
Mm-hmm.
Defense is one of those things that you can kind of, if I'm mistaken, I think Drew Holiday had a bunch of steals and assists. I mean, not Drew Holiday, but Marcus Smart had a bunch of steals and assists in the finals too.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, what you asking him to do, I say Drew Holiday is a smarter player
by far.
A more of a true point guard, but like statistically, they were very similar. They played pretty close to each other.
Yeah,
because I was expecting to see this gap, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I agree with you when you said that, like, just watching the games, it looks like that. When I looked up the stats, I was expecting to see like a large gap, but it's not.
And also, you got to take into account that, you know, Dallas lacked a big man, and Al Horford came to play. Al Horford showed up. Porzingis, like you said, be sharp in the first game. He came to play. It's just like y'all said, they were built to win this year, and in the competition that they faced in the finals, basically fit what they needed to do to win.
Yeah.
They had two of the best. Go ahead, Ted, my bad.
Oh, no, you good. I was just about to say, all you got to do is look at what they added in the offseason. Dallas went out and got Klay Thompson, which is exactly why they lost. You know what I mean? They addressed that issue immediately. Like, hey, we need to shoot. We need to shoot the ball better. Go get Klay Thompson. Are you a Warriors fan?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I bet that was bittersweet.
It's not. No.
It's just bitter. Huh?
Just bitter. That man should have retired to Golden State Warrior. That's all I'm saying.
Blame your front office.
He gonna cry. He gonna cry in the car. Well, I know there was something that we might well talk about. It was something that I seen on Facebook. I had a conversation. KD versus Melo. Who are you taking in their prime? I'm talking about the best of the best.
Wow.
I made the case. Yeah, I love Melo. Melo, my dog. Always been my dog. But we ain't about to act like easy money snipe. It's not that guy, man. I don't think it's close. We talking about one of the now if we was just talking about as a scorer, then we got a whole nother debate right there. But we just talking about overall player. It's not even close, bro. It's Kevin Durant. And I want
to gonna play defense.
Exactly. I was just about to.
Play defense, so we only talking about scoring.
Yeah, we only talking about
we only talking about scoring.
Tell me where they play defense.
We can actually. I can actually. We can actually compare them now. Compare like defense now. KD does play better defense than Melo.
I think KD get the edge defensively. KD get the edge defensively.
He did play better defense. Yeah. I said neither one of them play defense.
They play defense, but it's just not you.
And at 6'11", at 6'11", I would hope KD play better defense than Carmelo.
Right.
But that doesn't mean anything. Porzingis is 6'11". Draymond Green plays better defense than him.
Is Porzingis a better defender than KD?
No.
Depends on who they defending.
Bro, if you got Porzingis on you, it's barbecue chicken alert.
Depends on who they defending.
Like I said, man. We got, just a little small comparison. We got KD got 2 rings, All-Stars. Carmelo got 10. KD got 14. Course season MVPs, we got Melo. Final MVPs, we got KD. Season MVPs. We got KD. Finals MVPs. KD got 2. Of course, we know Melo doesn't have one. Something that is a shocking stat that I'm just now seeing and never seen this before. Melo has never won a first team All NBA. I never known that until I just seen this. KD has 6 of them. All NBA selections, KD has 11. Scoring titles, of course, that's KD. And then we just going.
You know what's missing off that list that I ain't heard yet? A defensive accolade.
I'm about to go to it. There's best season. Blocks per game. KD averaged 1.8, almost 2 blocks a game. Melo's best one was 0.8. Steals 1.3. Melo. KD 1.4. Melo's best season has assists 4.2. KD 6.4. Melo rebound 8.1. KD 8.3. Like KD just an overall better player, bro.
Okay. This okay. All right. This is what okay.
I'll put it like this. What can Carmelo do better than KD? That's how we'll settle it right there.
All right. This is how I'm gonna frame this conversation here. I'm gonna frame it this way. I feel that Melo came into the league when the association was changing. It went from more of an isolation game to more of a 3-point shooting style game. With KD, which actually favors KD more than it does Melo, because I'm interested to see what the 3-point percentage was for KD between both of them. Who had the better 3-point percentage in career wise?
Probably KD.
I would probably say it would probably
I would assume KD.
Yeah, I would think you have probably the better 3-point percentage.
He's on the 50-49, so he shot 41 times at least.
So yeah. So my thing is this: I look at it like this, man. I think the league was set up perfectly for when KD came in for him to do what he doing. That's the reason why.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? Like, explain like why the league was set up for him? What he doing now?
Yeah,
because Carmelo was more of an isolation type player. You give him the ball on one side of the floor, you get everybody to the other side. He one-on-one type player. KD can do that, but he can kind of blend in the way he almost kind of like I think his best years was probably when he was with the Warriors, when they spread the ball around more, when he didn't have to have the ball in his hands too much. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't as ball dominant. That's what Carmelo was. He was more of a ball dominant player in his game. That's why the isolation game worked so well for him in Denver and the first couple of years in New York. But the game changed. It became more of we're gonna pass it, get to the open man. You shoot the 3-ball. Then the 3-ball became more prevalent as well too. So I think that kind of hurt Melo to a degree. I don't know if I can sit here and say that, because there was some time, there was some things that Melo was doing early in his career. He was like, this dude could literally be one of the greatest, like you can say almost top 10 type players that ever played a game of basketball, like maybe top 5 early on in his career. Like he was that guy. But I don't know, man. That's a tough decision because I see it from a different perspective. Just like I'm saying, the game changed in Carmelo's career during like the first part of his career. When KD came into the league, it was already kind of changed a little bit to fit more to his style.
I'm gonna call bull jive on.
Okay.
The game changed. The game has always been.
Nah, man, it ain't always been a 3-point. It ain't always been a 3-point shooting game.
The 3-point game is,
and it is not an isolation game anymore. It's not an isolation game.
The game of basketball has never been an isolation game. The game is always pass the ball and find the open man.
Nah, if you go back and watch Melo. Melo was more of an isolation type player.
Melo.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
That's Melo.
Okay.
Overall, the league is past.
Kobe wasn't an isolation type player.
He was, but guess who?
Tracy McGrady wasn't an isolation type player.
These are guys that you name. Just because you name a number.
Grant Hill wasn't an isolation type player.
No, he was a pass guy too.
Okay.
I think KD is the better player, but if I needed a bucket, I would prefer Melo.
You gonna get a bucket?
I like it. No. KD. Who? If you think about it,
gonna get a bucket with KD.
Who is scarier when they hot?
KD.
Klay
Thompson. Scary.
Melo is
definitely Klay Thompson.
Melo is definitely scarier when he hot.
Hold on. Let me ask you this question. Are we talking pre-injury KD or are we talking post-injury KD?
It don't matter what KD you talking
really
about.
Don't matter.
So pre-injury KD was a real bucket. Post-injury KD, he only a bucket in the Olympics.
KD is a foot on the line from winning a championship because Giannis and them wouldn't be in the playoffs.
So I think that when I look at it, I think that Melo. I asked, can they play in each other's eras? And the reason that I'm gonna give it to KD because I don't know if Melo. I do think that the game has changed, and I don't know if Melo can be as effective as he was just playing today's game. I think he does need to have the ball on the block. I think he does need the ISO to be the Melo that we all know and love. And he can't. The one thing that he does have over KD, I think, is low post game. I think when he gets really physical in the post, Melo does a good job of not settling for that jump shot too. Sometimes I feel like KD just settle for that jumper. Melo go to work. So that's why I understand what Jason say when he say I need a bucket. I'm giving the ball to Melo because he's going to get a higher percentage bucket. KD is very good at making difficult shots. Very good. He's a tough shot maker. And you know, it's kind of like with Kobe. You're going to take it on 2 or 3 people, but is it a good shot? No. Is he good at making them? The best. So if I just want a bucket, I'm going to go with the player that's going to give me the higher percentage shot, and I think that's Melo. And he's going to get there based on footwork alone.
Yeah.
So both is my answer.
I can't pick. I can't pick which one. I can't.
I already said who it is.
I said, I'm going KD, but like I said, neither one of them play defense. But
they can. That's just the thing, bro. You think when you thinking a defensive player, you thinking like Tony Allen. Guys ain't out there just doing stuff like that. Like Tony Allen, Draymond, Kobe, Kawhi. You thinking of defense like that. I'm like, bro, I really think it's like no question who it is. But Melo is a dog. I just don't like when we had these conversations, and that's why I was afraid to have it. It looked like if you big up one, you're talking down on the other.
It's tough. It's tough.
I love Melo, and I know Melo is a dog now. Don't get it confused, especially hoodie Melo. You put Melo in a hoodie, it's over. Legendary. That's a guy I don't want to see in the gym. Now, if you asking me off the court, I'm going hoodie Melo. The greatest basketball player in the history of the league. That man was a bucket, bro. That man was a bucket. I have never in my life, bro, seen like a summer like that, bro. Buddy was just like everywhere, bro. He was just hot everywhere. I said they should let him just wear a hoodie in the league, bro. It's like this man that's a superpower, bro.
So you telling me you gonna give KD all that hype and then give Melo all that love about his off court when KD in the lockout season with the Rucker Park and shot the lights out.
You're right. But that was one game. That was one game. I seen a man go the whole summer.
But that was a full game. You talking about Melo playing pickup. Those games are what? 15 by 1s and 2s?
They both got that one dribble pull up though. Like they games are kind of serious.
They do. That's true. They do.
They can make space.
You talking like that? That like Melo wasn't playing against NBA players.
Melo got the coldest jump shot.
Playing against guys in just New York, just random guys. I ain't saying they just they don't hoop, but they still random. Like you wouldn't know most of those guys. And then like the greatest and one player of all time, Ayo. Y'all went on the pod last week, but y'all shout out to the greatest and one basketball.
No reason to revisit that, man.
What? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait.
Let's just not
the greatest and one basketball player ever lived. Ayo. The greatest.
How that's so blasphemous to hot sauce, bro. That's crazy.
That's the exact same reaction we had.
It's popular. Y'all going by popularity and better player.
Ray for Austin skip to my Lou, maybe?
Exactly.
Better. Ayo.
He better than come on.
Ayo. And
man, he actually went to the NBA and played, man.
Right.
Rinsky better than the nigga that actually went to the NBA.
Ray Foster actually went to the NBA and actually it was good. I mean, it was like, bro. Did y'all see the? Did you see the?
Are we talking about NBA basketball? We talking about street
that man
ball?
was still good in A1. Did y'all see the documentary when they said
he wasn't?
Bro, A1 is a popularity contest. And
did you see the documentary when they said them dudes was playing hot sauce and they was calling him ketchup at the end of the game? You don't remember them saying that in the documentary? Did y'all see the documentary? The greatest, what is the greatest mixtape or something? They said these dudes was playing them, and they said at the end of the game they was calling hot sauce ketchup. I was like, wow.
Was Shump saying that?
I was like, wow. I don't know. I can't remember the dudes that said it, but it was some dudes that they played him, and at the end of the game they was calling that man ketchup, not hot sauce. I was like, wow. I was like, what?
They ain't never said that about Ayo. That's all I'm saying.
They ain't really said much about Ayo.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Ayo, bro. Ayo is the greatest street ball basketball player.
You're the only person I've ever heard make this take.
Ever.
Skip to my Lou, man. Come on, Ray Foster.
He's my favorite. And I'm gonna have him on the pod, and I'm gonna interview him one day. Shout out to Ayo.
That's what's up, man.
And he gonna tell you that Skip to my Lou was the greatest.
I'm gonna ask him straight up. Remember all this,
man. Say Earl the Goat, Monroe.
Right.
Yeah. No, man. It could be Dr. J. Hey, man. Some folks like hot sauce. Some people like Professor. Some people like half man, half amazing. Somebody like main event. Somebody like Escalade. Hey,
but don't nobody like Ayo but you.
Right.
I rock with Professor. They're my guy.
If you had to do a top 5 right now, who would
top
be
five?
Top
5.
I bet
Spider.
I'm gonna
go Spider.
Yeah, Spider.
I'm gonna go Skip to my Lou.
My fault. This your list. My fault.
I'm going Spider, Skip to my Lou, Professor. I just like Escalade because Escalade was big man. I'm a big man. And last but not least, what's the Skip is man. This is not good because I can't think of his name right now, man.
There we go. How you gonna put a man up there?
I can't think of his name right now, man. It'll come to me. Y'all pick y'all. When it comes to me, I'm just blurring it out.
What would it start with?
Mine would be
crap, man. Wait, let me see. Let me hold up.
Yeah, mine would be Professor, Spider, Professor Spider, main event. I guess I gotta go hot sauce. And Skip to my Lou.
Hot sauce. Professor. Half man, half amazing. Spider. Alamo.
Oh yeah, I like that list.
Yeah, I'm going Skip. Hot sauce, Professor. Half man. How many is that? 4?
That's 4.
I
know who it ain't.
I'll probably go with Escalade too.
I know who ain't on your list.
That's it. Headache.
Oh yeah, Headache was hard.
That's his name.
Headache. Yeah,
Headache.
Hard.
That's who it was.
Headache was hard.
Headache was hard.
Yes, that's my list. My
Hey, yo, we ain't heard that yet.
It don't matter. You ask the street ball legend. That's all.
Everybody but AO.
Everybody,
baby.
Yep. When you hear that, you already know, man. You
already
know. Hey, saucing them up, boy. Someone hit him with the hee. Hit him, boy. Y'all better stop playing, boy. Y'all talking about what? Hey, yo, drop them off, boy. Hey, yo, drop them off, man. The greatest of all time, man.
This man is gone crazy, dog.
Yeah, the greatest of all time. That was
man lost his mind.
Outside of number one, I can't tell you who number two, but I name my five. I put Sauce up there. I got Professor up there. I put Skip up there. Five. Oh, no. I got to put Escalade up there. And then for a lot of folks that don't, well, I'm a basketball fanatic, so I love basketball. That's Mark Jackson, little brother. For the people who get
Escalade,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was still one of the craziest things I ever heard when I found out that. I was like, bro, that is crazy. And that's his little brother. And that's a little bit brother.
Mm-hmm. So this list is just to clarify, this is just and one mixtape players or just street ball legends in general? Because that's a different list.
And one. Clear, you heard what I said.
I just want to make sure, man. Just make sure.
If you're going street ball legend, then Dr. J is somewhere in this. Then you got Pee Wee Kirkland in the thing.
Yeah.
You got Earl Minnick. You got Earl Monroe in the thing. You got
Earl the Pearl.
It's so many guys, dog. We got Jake Shuttlesworth.
We can put some. If we just do street ball legend, we can put some.
Did the man just say Jake Shuttlesworth?
The best to ever do it.
We got Jake Shuttlesworth. Hey.
The best to ever do
Jake
it.
Shuttlesworth. Hey, he doing the big university, didn't he?
Yeah. We can put some people from Skiggy on there if we just doing street ball.
Oh man. Throw out one, man.
I don't think these folks would know, man. But go ahead.
R.I.P. Alpha Rum.
Yeah,
I give you that.
Okay.
I give you that. Oh well, it don't matter about all that. Only thing I know, shout out to AO. Anybody know AO? Tell them, boy, D Sharp when they try through the podcast.
Oh man.
And I think it was Kyle that tagged me.
He probably don't even answer to that no more.
They were just in a commercial, and my boy tagged me in it, man. I said, "Hey, man, I can't remember if it was Kyle or Richard Glaze, but shout out to both of y'all boys because I don't know which one. I can't remember who tagged me in it, and them boy was just in a commercial. But
nigga named Aaron. His name ain't no AO no more.
AO.
2 A's. AA Ron.
We're gonna have to start calling. We're gonna have to start calling y'all by y'all government names because y'all want to have all these nicknames around here. That's why when I said introduce these guys, I said Nicholas. He want to be Nick, but his name is Nicholas.
Man,
Marcus want to be. They call Marcus Johnny Fold. I call him Marcus.
I call him Marcus.
Hey, do y'all know? Hey, I gotta go. Do y'all know where Marcus?
Just like everybody else.
Do y'all know where Marcus got that nickname from?
I was just about to ask where you get that nickname from.
Marcus got. I'm gonna tell this story. Marcus got that nickname from Rashawn Pollard. First day at practice.
Wrong.
Yes, you got that name from Rashawn Pollard.
I got that nickname from Tony Cole.
You got that nickname from Rashawn Pollard. Rashawn Pollard used to call you Johnny Ford.
Cole.
That man would call you Johnny Ford when we was freshmen playing football. That man, we was out there at practice. That man said, "Hey, you look like Johnny Ford, man." That man said, bro, we was on scout team, bro. We was on scout team, bro.
Hey,
and Rashawn playing defensive tackle. That man said, that man looked at you and was like, "Oh, you look like Johnny Ford." Nah, then Tony Cole was like, "You know what? He sure do. That's your name, Johnny Ford." And from then they started calling you Johnny Ford, bro. I thought that had to be the funniest nickname somebody had ever gotten, bro.
Brian Perry called me that.
Bro, you gotta put your picture up now.
In my class.
Yeah, Tony Cole and Brian Perry.
Yeah, Tony Cole and Brian Perry.
Get Tony Cole on the pod right now and tell him to confirm this story right now.
Sean Pollard started calling that man Johnny Ford, bro.
You gotta put your picture up now, man.
Tony Cole was the first person to ever say that.
Bro, that was Rashawn Pollard, bro.
Bro, that was Tony Cole. Bro, you can't tell.
All right, bro. Okay, you right. Tony Cole was the first one to call you that. Rashawn Pollard was the first. Was 1A. Tony Cole was 1B. Bro, that was
Rashawn Pollard just repeated what Tony Cole said.
Bro, every time he would see you, bro, he would be like, "Hey, you know, that's Johnny Ford, man." Like, I'm like, yeah, nah, what is it gonna catch on, man? It's pretty good. I'm like, look at what
that man came from Montgomery. He transferred to our school. Tony Cole met me because remember, Nick, I didn't start when y'all started because I got hurt. So my first freshman practice with Coach Hurt, that man see me in the weight room and him and Brian Perry would just find me up.
Bro, Cole Hurt, boy.
That boy right there.
That Cole Hurt right there, man.
Because remember, O'Neal was the man at that time. Like, that boy look like O'Neal.
That Cole Hurt. That's Cole Hurt right there.
Every man.
They call him every man in Tuskegee.
That boy look like O'Neal. Then when Tony Cole, he really looked like Johnny Ford. And then it just stuck. And from that point on, every time I walked into school,
I never, bro, as long as I know you, bro, I wanted to ask you that, but it just never crossed my mind. But I'm glad I got this confirmed today.
But 2008 C class.
Hey, B Shaw, it was so funny because Brian Perry was at DJ wedding with me and Jarvis. So when he seen me, he was like, "You remember when I gave you that nickname, Johnny Ford?"
Oh, man, bro.
Didn't say that cap, man. I'm just going by what the man said.
Hey, man,
Rashawn Pollard.
These boy will come in and let you know who gave it.
Rashawn Pollard. Everybody would say Rashawn Pollard was the one they kept calling you Johnny Ford, bro. He calls you Johnny Ford. He said, "Bro, you look like Johnny Ford, bro."
And for the people that is watching that have no idea what we're talking about, Johnny Ford is Tuskegee, Alabama, long-standing mayor for many years. And so just in case some folks in Oklahoma don't know what we're talking about, sorry about that. We went on a little rant about that.
My bad. Yeah, we did.
But this is hilarious. This is hilarious. I'm glad this is confirmed.
And then what's funny is Johnny Ford came to the school.
He did. He actually did. He came to the school, bro. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did, bro.
And I was like the worst thing that could happen. He was, bro. It was crazy, bro.
Over with, bro. It's already over.
Came to the school and everything, bro. He was at school. He came to the school when Al Sharpton came to the school.
Al
Sharpton came to the school, he showed up. And when Jesse Jackson came, he showed up too. And they were like, "Hey, they was they were like, "Why you ain't up on the stage talking about?"
The jokes would have been flying that day, boy. I probably would have been flying that day, boy.
Hey, and then I was in the little SGA program, so I had to bring people up. So we was in the back when he got off stage, and I forgot who it was. They were like, "Johnny Ford, this our Johnny Ford right here."
Hilarious,
bro. The jokes write themselves, bro. Like, hey, bro.
Hilarious, bro.
This our Johnny Ford.
This our Johnny Ford.
I had to make it friend because everything I had the May on it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for this. This is usually like off the pod type talk right there. Because a lot of stuff y'all won't understand from Tuskegee and all that. But that was hilarious. I'm glad I got that confirmed. One of the other topics that I wanted to talk about so badly is this NBA 2K25 rate.
Trash.
I don't know. They really starting to post like I think they posted everybody ratings, but the only thing that was like different with this that I really wanted to talk about, bro. Ain't even gonna be that long. Like we see this right here. Got the top 5 WNBA players. No argument about the 2 up there.
Yes,
not
yes.
at the top. No argument here.
They showing the face. They showing the face. Collier some love. That's dope.
Yeah, I think they giving Brittany Griner a lot of love. They think this is 2015.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, B. Shaw.
Yeah, they're giving her a lot of love.
Bro, she ain't no more.
Does she not deserve it though?
Yeah, in 2000.
I ain't saying for like hooping wild, but for what America sent her through.
I'm not doing that with you today.
This man, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
But this one was the one right here that was just like, I was like, come on, man.
Here they go.
Wow, Rakia Jackson at 80.
I like, man, listen here. If we being totally honest,
like, come on.
There's no surprise who is one. The surprise is what they got to it as the same rating. And that one I just couldn't get over. I like, bro, it's no way. It is no way. You put right hand on the Bible and tell folks they both for 90. I'm gonna be like, how? How is this possible? That's why I can't. And Ted said it best, bro. How can you put both of them at a 90? Because if you want to give, like I said, if you want to give Angel Reese 99 offensive rebounds, 99 defensive rebounds, cool. I won't be mad at that. But after that, what else is gonna be high? What else is gonna be high like that to get you to a 90?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. They need to release the whole breakdown.
I need that immediately.
She got 99 stamina. 99.
This is
it don't matter. When has stamina help you boost up your rating? Like that. It probably go one notch. Matter of fact, make a 2K player right now, and then try to fill all that up and see how stamina go make your rating.
Got 92 agility.
75.
You said she got 92 agility?
Ain't no way.
No, I'm capping.
Okay. I was about to say, whoa.
I like, look, you know what it is.
No, I'm just throwing that.
I was about to say.
But go ahead.
No, I'm about to ask, what's the highest, just wondering, that Joakim Noah has been ever rated in a video game?
I'll look it up for you right now.
I think
but they the same.
I see where this is going.
I was wondering.
They play the same. They kind of look alike.
She's a poor man's Joakim Noah. To me,
Joakim Noah was once going to be the first overall pick in the draft, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that sure is true.
He was on a really good team too,
and he came out in one of the most legendary drafts. Of course, with Greg Odom, KD, Brandon Roy. Shout out to B. Roy.
And nobody ever compared him to Brandon Roy. Because they two different.
Yes. No, did Brandon Roy come out of Nicholas? I think he came out the year before, but
his highest rating was 2014, 2015 with the Chicago Bulls. He was an 87.
So at his peak, this is a player comp, which I think is a very accurate and fair player comp.
I do too.
Would y'all agree with that?
I do.
Right now.
Yeah, I definitely do.
At his peak, he's at 87. You mean to tell me that rookie Angel Reese is better than?
Well, we got to understand which
they're trying to make the game playable. I get that part.
But still, only thing I wish I had the video, but I'm afraid they may monetize it. I mean, not monetize it, demonetize it because it's a 2K video. Well, at least that part, and I got to edit it out. But I seen Angel Reese do a step back like she's Steph Curry. And I was like, you're lying. Stop it. And I was like, I have never in my life seen that.
Like her close shot and layup ratings are awful.
They have to be.
But she's going, bro. The only thing I say, bro, she has the potential to be better. She has a whole lot of it.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe keep saying this, she needs to go work out with Hakeem Olajuwon. Pay that 50 bands if he's still charging that. He really don't need the money, but hey, what do I know? But
according to Gilbert Arena, that's a waste of money.
A waste of time.
You can't listen to everything. You can't listen to everything Gilbert Arena says.
Hey, I agree, Tim.
You cannot listen to everything Gilbert Arena says.
I agree with you, Tim, but Gilbert said it's a waste of time.
what did you say it was a waste of time about?
Paying that money to go see him.
Yeah. People training with Hakeem.
Oh no. Okay. If it was a waste of time, ask why Kobe Bryant. See what Kobe Bryant footwork when he went down there and see Kobe Bryant footwork after. That's all I'm gonna say. If Kobe Bryant and LeBron and all those guys going down there.
Shit, the White too. And hit prime.
But honestly, she probably could give me 10K, and then I can get her close shot rating up a little bit higher than what it is. She don't need to pay Dream for that.
No.
As much work she need, any of us would be able to.
She go to Dream. I think she need to go to somebody that will help with her jump shot. If she can just get a little bit of a jump shot, she'll be good. But
I give her credit. She took it. You know, that last game she was taking it. She don't got to make a bunch of jumpers. She just got to take them enough to.
She got to keep people honest.
Yeah. But what she got to fix is that layup package, bro. Like, you cannot. She has to lay the ball up off 2 feet, no matter what the situation is. Fast break, all by herself. She has to stop on 2 feet and lay the basketball up, which is odd because all of us played basketball before. All of us tried out for a basketball team. And we all know that the layup drill is the first thing you do.
Every day.
Every day. And her layup package looked like she getting shot in the back.
Not Ricky.
And I don't get it. So, I mean, and that's just like calling it like I see it, bro. It just like I said, she plays enjoyable. Yeah, she plays harder than anybody that I see playing in the WNBA right now. And I think she probably put a lot of veterans on notice in that respect. Like, oh, y'all just out here. I can just come out here and cakewalk and get me 11, 12 rebounds a game. Y'all playing around. But yeah, when it comes to putting that ball in the basket, my fear for her is that if they commit to keeping her off the boards, like, is she playable? If she can't add value rebounding the basketball, how does she see the floor?
That's an interesting question.
Indeed, it is.
A very interesting question. That's a very interesting question.
I think she can, man. It's just crazy. I don't know, man. She got a lot of work to do. I think she's going to be a good player. I just think a lot of the times, a lot of folks that so-called say they watch the game don't actually watch the game. And they making it worse for her because they just say the WNBA saying, oh, my God, she can do it all. And she just had a terrible game and they lost by 25. They're not helping. And two, I think the WNBA in a lot of ways is just they're not
they're milking it, bro.
I don't even think they're like cashing in. The women around the league are not embrace. You can tell a lot of them are not ready for like prime time, bro.
Let me ask you this question.
No, it's interesting detail with that too.
Yo, I was about to ask you, what do you think, like, for the WNBA is more valuable? Cailtin Clark versus Angel Reese, or just Cailtin Clark winning Rookie of the Year?
It got to be Cailtin Clark versus
Angel Reese in the long term,
Because the thing about it is they want to build it up like Bird and Magic.
So I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's a
that makes the most sense. Yeah, we said we actually talked about this. We said when WNBA season started, it should have been the first game of the season, and the way it should have been marketed was Cailtin Clark versus Cailtin Clark and what's the girl that played with her in Indiana? Aaliyah Boston. This would be Cailtin Clark and Aaliyah Boston versus Angel Reese and Carmelo Cardoso, not the Sky versus the whatever Indiana's team. It should have just been them two versus them two to market it that way. And then right after that, it should have been the Aces versus the Liberty of finals, WNBA finals rematch. That's what it should have been. You would have had so many eyeballs on that game and at that time slot that day. But they decided to put somebody else up there. That's I just always thought marketing wise, they just dropped the ball right there. It should be Cailtin Clark versus Angel Reese for the long run.
Promoting
for the league.
Like it especially like promoting the players and stuff. Like you got to promote your stars. There's certain ones that are just marketable. Everybody think they're just marketable. Like, well, she's in the league, she can promote me. I'm like, no, it don't work like that. I'm trying to see somebody in the NBA that's like a star, but ain't nobody like going out their way to like promote him.
You say in the NBA?
In the NBA, I'm trying to think of somebody that like ball that is just fire like that. Like when you hear them, they always talking about Bron, KD, Steph. Like those are marketable guys.
Kawhi is wheat bread.
Yeah.
Damn.
But is it more Kawhi don't want to be?
Yeah, I mean, I think he
don't want to be that.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of that. But I'm just saying, like, he's not a marketable. Whether it be by design,
he's very marketable. He's very marketable.
I definitely say when.
I just don't think he was
marketable.
The 3-time MVP is not marketable.
Jokic, I feel you on that.
I agree with that.
I feel you on that one right there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
but then again, like just like Kawhi, does he care to be?
No, he really doesn't. Yeah, because when the season over, Jokic trying to get back across the water to Serbia.
but the thing is, that thing that's kind of confusing a lot of times. Yes, I do agree with that point, but folks think he don't care about basketball. No, that man loves basketball, but he just like, it's not my life. It's just something that I do.
No,
he don't care about the pomp and circumstance. I think he cares about the competition.
But Kawhi been through a lot, so to assume that basketball is gonna be that all be all for him is crazy. Like his life story is crazy as hell in itself.
I think, and then like a lot of the guys, who can I say? I just had him. Like, you don't even need to have rings or the accolades and stuff like that.
I got one for you.
Like Ant-Man is very marketable, extremely marketable. Zion is, Ja is marketable. Wemby is marketable.
What about Jalen Brunson?
Jalen Brunson is marketable. You can mark him.
It's just because he's in New York.
Yeah,
that helps.
I don't think he's there yet.
What's the base?
I agree.
I think it's only certain guys. Like how I always judge stuff. It's only a handful of superstars.
Yeah.
When folks say superstars, it's only a handful of those guys, and all those guys are marketable.
That's the difference between the star and the superstar.
That's what I'm about to say. So what's the baseline for marketable? Because I think if you ball out, you can be marketed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean?
Would you buy their shoe?
I wouldn't buy a pair of Kawhis. No.
I'll put it like this: you don't watch basketball, but you know who that person is. That's
okay.
Right.
Because I was going to ask you, do you feel like Ja hurt his marketability with all the stuff?
No.
Okay. No, not at all.
He enhanced it.
Okay.
He enhanced it.
Yeah. He gained an audience.
He gained a whole nother audience.
Yeah.
He can do any type of gun sign. They're gonna be like, oh yeah. He can do whatever.
So think about this.
He in Memphis. You doing gun signs and all that. That's marketing.
Memphis love it. Yeah, I agree. I was just asking.
And then he can ball or whatnot. It's a whole bunch of stuff, but it's a lot of stuff when it comes to marketing.
Because I think that the conversation we're having right now is the reason why one of the reasons why SGA did not win
MVP.
The MVP. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think because out of that, like I don't think that the NBA could market Anthony Edwards as the face of the league and then give the MVP to SGA. Because I don't think SGA naturally is a marketable a person as Anthony Edwards is. Anthony Edwards just has it.
Yeah. Adidas is doing a great job with his campaign.
Now, I'm not talking about who's a better player or anything that, but I'm just simply like in terms of put a microphone in front of him and who do people gravitate to? Yeah, it's gonna be Anthony Edwards.
It's the magnetic personality to go along with the game.
And I think giving SGA the MVP would have risked that for the league.
Not really.
I think that Joker.
I think it would have. No, I agree with Tez on that. Yeah.
But you remember when we had this conversation long before when we was trying to pick the MVP, and I was like, they're probably gonna give it to Joker because they're gonna play it safe. I think that's what happened. I think he's a safe choice.
But it backed it up. His stats backed it up. Plus,
but you could have. I'm saying it was split hairs. You could have gave it to Luka. You could have gave it to SGA, and you would have got about the same amount of backlash from either of those choices as you got from giving it to Joker. Because people still say SGA should have won. Luka should have won. If you'd have given it to any of them, you still would have got the same.
All these guys are marketable. That's what I'm saying. Either way, it wouldn't.
Yeah, I think they was just looking out for the future of the league.
But Ted, question: what would have been hurtful about giving it to SGA? Like, what would have harmed the league by giving?
Because I just think that the campaign of I don't even want to say campaign because it sounds like he undeserving, but I just think that what Anthony Edwards bring, they recognize that this guy can be
the face of the league,
the face of the league in a way of the LeBrons and the Jordans.
Yeah.
And I don't think they look at SGA, at least I don't look at SGA like that. Now he's a baller, but I don't think he has all of it. You know what I mean? And I think if you give SGA that MVP, it's almost saying like it's almost making like drawing a line in the sand. You know what I'm saying? Now Anthony Edwards has to be MVP level to be face of the league. Yeah. And what if he never wins the MVP? Then we kind of miss out on that. Because this is going to be a guy that's going to be in the class. Their careers are going to be lined for as long as they are in the NBA. They're about the same age. So they're going to be around each other for a while. So I don't know. I'm just thinking from a business standpoint. If it was me and my league, those are some of the things I probably would have thought about. All right, what's going to happen next year when we try to put this guy in front of everybody?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, man. I just think, for one, I think Adam Silver is really messing up the league in a lot of ways.
Man, speak on it, bro.
When it comes to just some of this stuff just doesn't make any sense. I don't think the whole Commissioner's Cup, the in-season tournament thing is by far the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my entire life, which shows you that nobody cares about it. Like if you just say we getting money out of it, okay, getting some extra money out of it, that's cool. But don't just hand these boys no trophy and then they have a whole party in the locker room like they just won an NBA championship.
Man, it was a banner for me.
From the business standpoint, I think
it was a banner for me. Go ahead.
No, I think from a business standpoint, it's just trying to draw more eyes to basketball during the time when college football is going on. That's the only explanation I can have. That's all they're trying to do. Because are you really watching basketball? No, in November, December for real, except for the Christmas Day games. Are you really watching basketball for real?
You're not watching it as much. But listen here, you're never going to compete. You're never, and I mean never. When it comes to America, never going to compete with NFL football and college football.
Well, we know that the NFL owns a day. We know that. But still, at least trying to draw some of that attention. I mean, not getting if they can get 10 to 15% of those eyes off of those games to watch the in-season tournament. That's a win for the NBA.
But,
yeah.
To be sharp point, nobody watched it. You watched it in the beginning. I'm just saying, you watched it in the beginning for the court because the courts look cool.
I hated that.
Was that little scene?
Yeah, I thought that was it kind of confused me a little bit. The course.
That little part, was that little part wore off? You stop watching it. And my
team
was
my
in the
dyslexia
final,
messed up a little bit.
Let me ask. I'm gonna ask Nick, then I'm gonna ask Jason, then I'm gonna ask Tez, and then I'm gonna ask Mark. I put it in that order for a reason. Let me ask y'all, who played in the finals? Nick.
The Pacers and the Lakers.
That's your choice. Jason.
You talking about the NCAA tournament, right?
Yeah, I said that's your choice.
Yeah.
I feel like it was Pacers and the Lakers.
You said you feel like.
Yeah, I do. I don't remember 100%. That's for sure.
Okay, that's your choice. That's your choice. You feel like. Tez, what's your choice?
I did not care.
I think it was the Pacers and the Lakers, but I could be wrong.
You think you could be wrong. Marcus, you remember?
Shoot, I know it was the Pacers and the Lakers because the Lakers won.
And
I'm
guess
a
what?
Fan. I watched the game.
Okay, now the think, I feel,
yeah.
all that tells you everything. I think it was. You know who played in the NBA Finals. You don't have to sit here and guess what it is. You don't have to sit here and guess. Like, bro, you're never going to compete with football. That is laughable, especially in America. Like, bro, we're not watching this.
I don't know if they're trying to compete though. Like, I think they was just trying.
They're always trying to compete.
Well, I think a lot of what it. So the NCAA tournament, I hated the chorus. Like, that's why I couldn't watch it. It was giving me a headache. Like, I couldn't even. Like, it was the most horrible thing. But I think what happened was because it was some type of competition, you got players that would normally sit out those games actually play. So like, it was some competitive games. I'm not gonna cap like it was like, you know what I mean, just boring basketball that it normally is. It actually infused some kind of life into the league. I just don't think you should get a banner for it. And we should start counting in-season championships.
Exactly.
Like, that's the wild part.
I agree with you on that.
Like,
I agree with you.
Whatever you want to do to get them to play better basketball, I'm cool with. But like, don't award them for like whatever this is. Like, you know what I mean? Because now we got one of our favorite athletes with the first in-season championship banner, and that's part of his. I don't even want to get into that, but I'm just saying that's the whack part.
I am a Lakers fan. Only thing you see up in what they call it now, Crypto.com.
Yeah.
In Crypto Arena, it's nothing but championship banners like it's Boston Garden. They only hang up championship banners. They literally had a banner ceremony for the in-season tournament. I prayed to God that it was a joke. Then once I found out it was real, I said, Dr. Jerry Buss. Dr. Buss is rolling over in his grave to see this hanging up in, like, come on. Kobe, like, what is this?
I say Kobe gonna knock that bitch down every 3 months. They got to put it back up.
No, they would have said, if you put this back up, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. They would have took that thing down immediately. Like, nobody support this, bro. This is just horrible, bro. Yeah, this almost the equivalent of I'm trying to think of something that can happen in college football that is just so meaningless. It's almost like when I put it like this, like when Texas beat us last year on the in Tuscaloosa.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all seen how DeHaven was the whole year. Like, that was their championship. We went into Tuscaloosa and we beat Alabama. And every time you kept seeing me raise up a banner for their season, we went into Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama. That was the highlight of their season. And that was like week 2. That's almost what it was, bro. Mm-hmm. That's the highlight of your season.
Yeah, it'll be like I know the East and West don't exist no more, but it'll be like giving out trophies for winning the East, the SEC East, crowning the SEC East champion and having a ceremony for it.
That's even worse. Like, oh, we won the SEC East. Cool.
Congrats.
Who cares? Who Boy, I want to cuss so bad, but I ain't gonna do it. Not because I want to say another word, a dirty word. Dirty.
4 letters. 4 letters.
4 letters, and it starts with an F. Very dirty. But yeah, man, it's wild. If anybody got anything else? It felt like we've been talking on here for a minute. It's only been an hour and 20. And anything going on that we should talk about before we get up out of here?
Football season, man.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
football.
We can definitely talk about that because it's definitely gonna be a main topic next week. But it's a lot of folks in here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Go if you're on Twitter, go on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Give your boy that HBO special. If you don't know what the HBO special is, help a brother out. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and also make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Water Cooler Talk podcast. Help those brothers out. We're trying to get their subscribers up. We need to support each other. Keep on supporting all the podcasts, especially the ones I be on. Shout out to Ty on Around the Table Sports. Shout out to all my guys, Coach Smoot. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Nico. Man, Jason. Jake, man, I'm just shouting out to everybody. Shout out to the squad. Coach Carl down there in Selma. Shout out to my boy Leon Day, who is the coach down there in Selma.
Shout out to Leon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Leon.
Yeah, man. I had a funny story about coach. And I think I'll share it real quick before we talk about something. One time in the 3rd grade, Miss Tinsley class, rest in peace to Miss Tinsley. My mom and dad came up there. One of the rare times my dad came to a parent-teacher conference. One of the rarest times he came to a parent-teacher conference in the morning. I got a bad report. Man looked at me and said, I'm gonna whoop your ass when you get home. I had to deal with that all day on my mind. Like, bro, I'm gonna get my ass whooped when I get home. Lunch didn't taste good. All my friends having a good day. I'm just in here just thinking about that all day. Get off on the bus. My dad working on truck or the Oldsmobile. I can't remember which one it was. And I'm just walking into the house and I'm just looking at the corner of my eye. And I was like, hey, Dad, what's up, Brest? And I just go in the house. I was like, okay, maybe he forgot. My mom take me to Coach Leon Day. Well, he was a quarterback then at Ski. But Leon was my tutor. Dropped me off. By the time she came back and picked me up, he said, my mama gonna tell this man, I don't know why she told him that. Oh, he gonna get his ass whooped when he get home. I'm like, why would you tell this man that? And so I'm all nervous, dog. Go to the house or whatnot. Man, my dad was like, so you're acting a fool in school, huh? I was like, no, sir. So you calling me a lie? No, sir. Only time my dad is the military, man. I never called my dad yes, sir, no, sir, unless I was in trouble. The only time he didn't care about that yes, sir, no, sir stuff, but I always did that. But man, when I tell you, my mom is so fake, man. The second my dad was like, well, I feel like you calling me a liar and I'm about to whoop that ass. So he got up out of the bed. I'm about to take off running. My mama closed the door right behind me.
No.
Now I'm in a room with this man. I remember that story vividly to this day and got my ass whooped, man.
I bet you do.
The okie doke.
Oh man, we got DJ in the house, man.
War Eagle.
Yeah.
Chill out.
That is sad.
Chill out, Ted.
War Eagle.
Oh, no. We got Marcus. We got Marcus on here. Marcus,
about that time.
Get one for the Hollywood media, man.
Hollywood.
Hey man, Hollywood Media. Make sure you subscribe to homie channel. Make sure y'all ain't he up there in Birmingham too? Yeah, make sure y'all support him up there.
I think he.
Say what, Marcus?
Yeah, I think he up there.
How you think, man? That's your boy, man.
Shoot, that man, a little bit. He was just in Birmingham. Then I think he moved to Huntsville. Then back to Birmingham.
Hey man, y'all folks got money, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I want to be like y'all when I grow up.
Man, don't I?
But we'll talk about football real quick. What is the thing y'all looking for the most this football season? Can be NFL or college. What's one thing you're looking forward to this season?
For me, it's gotta be proof of concept from Hugh Freeze.
Oh Lord,
Saints.
I want to see it on the field. Is that time?
Thank you for saying that.
The hype has been hyping. I'm tired of reading about it. I'm tired of looking at clips of amazing stuff happening in camp. I need my 8 games out of my Auburn Tigers this year. That's a minimum. That's a minimum.
8 what?
8 games.
Played?
1. Look, hey, I'm on record. I say 8 games.
That's
if
wild.
we win the Iron Bowl, 9.
All right. Yep, been real, fellas.
I think we can get the 8 games without beating Alabama or Georgia.
Okay.
Just based on the schedule. And
cool.
I think that 9 games we beat Alabama. The interesting part about this season, this is what I want to see play out for real. What I'm interested in is I think both of these programs are in a similar situation where we both got to prove it on the field. You got a coach that's replacing a great coach. So people want to see if he's actually up to snuff. Then you got all this hype from Auburn, and we're trying to move up the ranks. And people want to see that proof of concept so that recruiting can keep up. And I think the magic number may be 9 games for both of these teams, because a 9-game season for Auburn is amazing. A 9-game season for Alabama, not so much. So I think that's a magic number for both of them teams. It's going to be interesting to see how this year play out. And I'm just ready to get it started for real.
Yeah, DJ did Ted. He's still in Birmingham.
Ted.
Oh, he told you to confirm it, man.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, I know. He said for he slap you.
You had to be that guy.
Oh, my fault.
I ain't got nothing.
It's all good, man.
Ted's ruined it for me. I ain't got it. Anybody else?
Why I ruined it for you, man?
Well, first it's Brinsky and AO shit, and now and the Glorilla shit, and now it's you, Auburn. I don't know. I think for me it's gonna be a couple of things. One is gonna be the dynamic between Lamar, Demetrius, Jackson Jr., and Derrick Henry.
Wow.
And I want to see who's gonna emerge in the cornerback room and the secondary room for Alabama. Who's gonna be that second guy? Because I think Damani Jackson is gonna be solid, but who's gonna be the next guy to kind of show up and solidify a spot? So I'm really excited about seeing that, because I've been hearing stuff about a bunch of people. But we're gonna see.
Well, since Ted took mine, I guess I gotta go NFL. So I want to see Josh Allen, how he plays without Stephon Diggs. See what he brings to the floor this year. I mean the field this year. I said flow. See what he brings to the field this year without Stephon. I'm anxious to see that.
We want to see him throw about 6 picks.
Yep.
I hope not. I hope Keon Coleman can be what we need, but Up in there.
Man. Nah. Yeah, I just need Auburn to just. I just need us to.
I said Ted took mine, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's too many of y'all. I don't like this.
I just need Auburn. I just need us to look. We just need to be
competent.
We just need to be, if we competent, I think we'll be all right. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
What you said on our show earlier, Ted, he said on our show earlier that Auburn versus Vanderbilt is. And I'm telling him, if Auburn versus Vanderbilt become a toss-up, Hugh Freeze will be gone by the time.
And then y'all lose. And then
I
y'all
don't know if it'll be gone. I don't know if it'll be gone. I don't think that the program can afford to fire a coach like that. I mean, money-wise, they can afford it, but I'm just saying what it would do. You pretty much would just like be wrecking the program if you.
Y'all will see these recruits that y'all got. Boom! They will see them come straight up that road real quick.
Bro, if we lose to Vanderbilt, they're gonna boom anyway.
I'm not saying I did not say that we would lose to Vanderbilt. I said based on what Vanderbilt has transferred in, based on the fact that Jerry Kill is now the special counsel to the head coach, based on the fact that Diego Pavia is now the quarterback at Vanderbilt, based on the fact that Vanderbilt actually has experience on the offensive line, and there are only two true sophomores on their offense that are playing. The other one is a redshirt sophomore. Everybody else on that line is either a graduate transfer, junior transfer, or a senior. Vanderbilt may make some noise. I'm not saying they're gonna beat Auburn, but I'm saying there may be a game. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
If it be a game, y'all do, that tells me everything I need to know about Auburn.
Yeah. If 8 is the number, I'm taking the under.
The number is 7.5.
Yeah,
that's the better number.
Number 7.5. Yeah.
7 is the number I see.
Y'all can win the first 3 games. Like it was just like last year, man. They gave y'all so much hope. I see how they made that schedule. I'm like, bro, come on now. Y'all gonna start off hot, and then it's this 5-game stretch where y'all gonna get destroyed.
But there's no way you can avoid that in the SEC with scheduling. Like you're gonna have a stretch of games that you gonna have to avoid it. Every team.
You know, you can, but it's particular teams that you just know like they ain't built like that. Y'all ain't built like that.
I don't know. I don't know if Alabama's built like that.
I was just about to say that.
Hold on now.
When you talking
y'all didn't blow up last year. Now y'all won on a prayer now. Don't get it.
I was about to say, like, wait a minute. Let's look at this. It wasn't no
beat down like y'all.
Grave digger.
Who won the game?
Yeah, you won.
Dude, it doesn't matter if you win by 1 point or 50 points.
Grave digger.
You won.
No, I'm asking. If you win by 1 point or you win by 50, do it still count as one win?
Yeah, it counts as a win.
The dub. We'll take the dub.
Absolutely.
You say
it counted as a win.
A win is a win, man.
Yeah.
That's all the thing that matters is win.
We've been trying to tell y'all that since 2013. And now all of a sudden this happened and a win is a win.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
That's great.
We've been trying to say the exact same thing.
It's a great analogy. It's a great
when I win, we got tree poison. That's all I'm saying.
All of a sudden this happened and a win is a win.
Because that's y'all, because us, y'all just another game to us. Yeah, we are y'all Super Bowl. We are y'all Super Bowl.
It's the biggest game.
Don't say we ain't because when y'all lose, y'all poison trees.
Let just keep
y'all lose, y'all poison trees, so it's just another game.
Wow.
I seen some stuff happen in Jordan here that was very suspect, especially with them 2 touchdowns called back last year. I'm just saying they got called back. We act like this game wasn't just about to get out of hand early, but they just like with questionable calls.
Bro, if we start,
all I'm saying is
even the guys,
one of them touchdowns that was called back was because there was not a penalty call on that blatant face mask. That was on that. Yes. That was definitely a give me that one. That's exactly what that was.
Jason,
I'm just being real. That's exactly what that was.
We're gonna play the questionable call
that's cheating
against a team that's not on y'all radar.
So it wasn't. So
Exactly,
it wasn't cheating.
right?
They didn't call.
Thank
They
you,
didn't
Ted.
call the
Thank
face
you,
man.
Ted.
They
That's
didn't
what I was
cheating. They
sitting
didn't
over
call
here
the face
scratching
man.
my head.
Is that what we finna do? We finna go down the questionable call route for a team that's not on y'all radar. Come on, man. Let's be realistic.
Pick six. Man, come on, man. It's so much, man. It's just so much. We gotta stop this nonsense, man.
For real.
Sometimes we just gotta stop.
A win is a win. Why did the pick six matter?
A win
it wouldn't matter. Right? What does that even matter?
I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this. What do you think Auburn is better than Alabama at anything right now? Quarterback, offensive line, running back, defensive line,
running back.
That is
running
back.
Secondary.
That is big blue cap.
Secondary.
Maybe secondary.
Two corners. Our two corners are better than y'all two corners. I would say Auburn's linebacker. I would say Auburn's linebacker. Even though Hugh Freeze, yes, Austin Keys, then who didn't play much last year. Austin Keys, Asante, and now the dude from Duke, bruh. And what's up, boy name? Crap. If Riddick get in and start playing for real, like you say, bruh, I'm telling you, Riddick that deal, man. Yes, I am. Yes, Nicholas, I'm standing on it. I am doing it. Yes, I am.
Almost with you when it came to the
am doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing
That's
it. Yes, I am doing it. Yes, I am. Yes.
This man on that.
No, I'm not.
That boy on that good stuff.
No,
I'm being real.
I'm being real.
That sounds like bad.
The biggest question mark for Auburn right now is our quarterback position. It's the biggest question mark. I was
you said running back is better than ours. You don't know J.M. Miller and Justice Haynes, but you will learn these names. Justice Haynes,
Jarquez Hunter.
But that's the point.
Austin.
That's the point. If we don't know him, that would be like I think that our
because he was a freshman last year, and guess who?
We haven't seen him play though.
Exactly. Thank you.
I can't just say that.
Exactly. But you don't know about it. I'll put it like this: they rank out. They already had a ranking of this. Who has the best running back room?
Yeah, who is? Yeah, I don't know what rank. What service was
Cal State had a ranking of best. He was going by positions. I think it was him. I don't want to get it confused now.
Okay.
And he had them Alabama number 1.
For what?
This is the GOAT
position.
Running back.
Get out of here. No.
I don't know.
Really?
No, we're way better running back.
Really?
No.
I think our running back room is.
I just want to know
the strength of our team.
The funniest part about all this is that you guys, the two main positions, secondary. I'm trying to figure out who is your two corners because y'all best corner
Ken Lee and Keontae Scott.
Yeah.
Jerry Thompson is the free safety. Caleb Wooden is strong safety. Well, my bad. I switched back. Caleb Wooden is the free safety. Jerry Thompson is the strong safety.
Scott for obvious reasons. Ted's know what I'm talking about, but we'll just keep that on the wraps right now. Shout out to Keontae. But stop it.
Yeah,
JC Hart right behind him. So what's going on?
You naming a bunch of
your safeties. The only concern that we have is one cornerback.
Okay. Only concern that's really about our cornerbacks is that they're young.
And it's only one.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We got guys in secondary. Keon, you're not better than Keon.
You think they were better than last year? This year? Do you think y'all improved or got better?
No. We got worse because we lost Caleb Downs. We lost Trey Amos. We lost Kool-Aid. We lost Terrion Arnold.
Exactly.
We lost a lot of guys.
Mm-hmm.
But don't mean that your guys are better than us.
And what was the result?
We lost those guys.
No. What I'm saying is what was the result of last year?
What you mean the result of it? What you mean?
So you're saying that your team secondary got worse from last year, right? We can all agree with that. Y'all lost a whole bunch of talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last year, what in the secondary? If we look at the Iron Bowl, like, look, how did those guys perform? So you're saying that this year they're not going to perform as good as those guys were last year?
If last time I checked,
I mean, in a 1-point game, the 13-second game, like. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how much is it going to translate to on the field?
Auburn had a historically bad offense.
Yes,
that's very true.
1 point.
Historically bad.
Auburn had a historically bad offense.
The only offense that was worse than last year was Harson's year.
A win is a win. A win is a win, though. Yeah, win is a win.
So
let's not get that.
So I'm just saying,
we don't
like,
blame that excuse on New Mexico State when they came in there, walked in y'all trap, take over y'all trap.
So you said, so what I guess what I'm trying to say is,
so you basically saying if New Mexico State came to Tuscaloosa, they would do that to us.
It happened to y'all before. I mean,
early
on.
How long ago was that?
We gotta go. How long ago?
Okay. How long ago was that?
Right.
No.
Okay.
I can name many situations since that moment happened for us.
Whoa.
And name how many moments it happened for y'all.
Okay.
Just saying.
I don't know, bro. Like,
I'm just saying.
I don't know if it's just as cut and dry as you're making it seem.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
But what I'm saying is,
y'all let down the whole world when y'all let the undefeated champs UCF win. Y'all let the whole world down when y'all lost to them boys in Atlanta that year.
Yeah, with an injured
one player. So you basically saying one player is your whole team.
He was the team. He was the offense. What you talking about?
Hey man, a win is a win.
A win is a win, though. A win is a win. A win is a win, man. A win is a win.
You're right. And the last time I checked, we have more wins than y'all, more chips than y'all, more first rounds in the Nick Saban era than y'all have in y'all entire history.
Right.
Better superstars. It's not guys in Auburn that's balling, bro. The best guy that you can say. Who's the best guy y'all was saying Auburn that's balling in Auburn?
And y'all
probably Derrick Brown.
And y'all still got to play us.
Derrick Brown was still off the top 100 list. Y'all don't have nobody on the top 100 list that played at Auburn. We had 9.
And you still got to play us.
That's good. And guess what? It's not a rivalry unless your little brother wins sometimes. And last time I checked, it's really not a rivalry.
Jesus Christ, man.
But I'm just being honest.
My word.
You guys can win. You guys believe that winning like a couple of battles in recruiting, you still got to develop them. It's a lot of guys that were ranked high in Alabama.
That's true.
That never played at Alabama. I don't even know who these guys are. And I'm a big Alabama fan.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't never even seen them touch the field. But they'll play at Auburn. You want to know why? Because they don't have nobody.
Okay. You still got to play us.
You still got to play Auburn. And I want to see this. This is all I want to see. I want to see all that to say. I want to see this argument. I want to see what this argument look like 2-3 seasons from now. That's all I want to see. I want to see this argument 2-3 seasons from now. Let's see what this.
Last time I checked.
Let's see. Let's see.
No. I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm gonna show you how real the hate is. I'm gonna show you how real the hate is. This guy, Nicholas, shout out to Nicholas.
Okay.
This man for 2 weeks straight last season was 2 of the most funniest things to me. I watch our show. Great show. That's why I said make sure you guys go subscribe to the Water Cooler Talk podcast. But this man for the Auburn Alabama game, man, I'm gonna pick Auburn, knowing good sense that them boys weren't gonna win. And then you know what? The hate so real. We go to the SEC championship game. I couldn't wait to watch that episode to see what my man Nicholas was gonna say that episode. I couldn't wait because I knew he was hurt from that Alabama and Auburn game. I don't care how it ended. A win is a win. Grave digger. Shout out to Bun.
This is
Isaiah Bun.
Who's not even on y'all team no more.
Let's
just
Alabama legend.
Who transferred to
He ain't got to buy nothing. He ain't got to buy nothing in Alabama no more. Hold on, let me finish this, and then y'all can say whatever you want to say. The man, I have never seen this man get out of character. This man picked Georgia. He said they're gonna ramshack, do everything to Alabama Kirby gonna do whatever. They gonna beat down them, yada yada yada. Boy, when I tell you, when it hit 0 on that clock, I said, Nick, your ass is in trouble. I'ma talk bad about you, boy. I'ma talk bad about you. I said, hey man, it's all right, man. I know it's hard to be an Auburn fan, man. I know it's hard to put on.
Not really.
It's
so hard to put on them ugly colors.
Wow. I don't even really think about it that much. I just wake up and I'm an Auburn fan.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's probably hard trying to be an Alabama fan.
You hear this, Jason? You hear the lies.
Sometimes you just have to say it to yourself.
Stressful to me.
You just try to talk himself into believing it.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, bro, just talking. They believe something that but last time I checked, we just signed 7. The Nick Saban era is over, and this same Nicholas like, oh, they ain't about to get no recruits. Who is Cailtin DeBoer? Oh, he ain't nobody, man.
Who is Cailtin DeBoer?
Yeah,
like, let's be realistic about it. So
who is Hugh Freeze? Freeze 5.
Listen,
Freeze 5.
Let's be realistic.
Hey, why you being funny? Hugh Freeze beat your team.
Let's be realistic about it.
Let me raise that banner. For you. Let me raise that banner for you. That's your Super Bowl.
Washington was ranked 44th in recruiting under Cailtin DeBoer before he transferred. I'm gonna say transferred to Alabama. So let's not pretend like this dude just came in. He's just some elite recruiter. He's out of this school, and the tradition is recruiting itself right now. He's benefiting from that.
Oh, he's benefiting from that.
Yeah, he's benefiting from that because he's getting the credit for holding.
He's benefiting from that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So a lot of these guys that you see that's coming in were not even on Alabama radar. And 2, this man is a talent developer. Look at his resume. My guy. Look, you talking about
what is his resume? I see.
Washington was ranked number 44.
Yeah,
look
before
at guys.
Yeah, that's true. They were
ranked and recruited.
Matter of fact, Washington had more draft picks drafted, probably in this draft more than Auburn had this in the last 5 years.
And they had a Heisman Trophy candidate. They had Michael Penix.
And who was
they had Roma Duzay. They had great players.
Who was his developer? Who was his coach?
Cailtin DeBoer.
Roma Duzay.
So you saying
these guys were low ranked. You say these guys, these are low recruits,
right?
That turn into elite guys.
Okay.
But you trying to tell me
in a conference where there aren't a lot of elite guys. I mean, he did do this.
Especially on defense. Especially on defense.
He beat the SEC team to go to.
He did beat a SEC team, but he didn't run the SEC gauntlet.
That is true.
Didn't.
That is true.
He just didn't.
Okay. And
I'm just saying.
Now he is equipped.
We've seen coaches
with an.
Now you know what happened when you give. You know what happened when you get resources, right?
Right.
We'll see
with an SEC team.
I don't think that
on the field.
I don't think the resources that y'all think the Alabama got ain't. I don't think
on the field.
What do you mean?
What y'all not realizing is that we gotta play these games. We'll see on the field.
We'll see on the field. Problem. That's no problem.
We will revisit this. For sure.
We will.
Oh no! When we revisit this,
we ain't
even got to revisit it. We're gonna do it in real time.
That's the history. You talking about a guy you talking like Hugh Freeze just dominated us.
No, I never mentioned.
You're talking like Hugh Freeze is that dude, like he's really that guy.
What has Hugh Freeze
ever accomplished? Hugh Freeze's only accomplishment and claim to fame is that I beat Nick Saban a couple of times.
Hugh Freeze is an experienced SEC coach.
What has he done? Does he have any SEC championship games?
Does Cailtin DeBoer have any SEC?
He just got there. He's going to have
exactly my point. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
how many years,
bruh,
has Hugh Freeze been in the SEC? I don't know either, but I'm just saying probably like 8 years.
Like just total.
No, I'm just saying
he came in the SEC in 2011.
Oh, you mean like that's what I'm
started in 2011.
I'm just saying he has plenty of years. He had plenty of time. All these times he beat Alabama. All he had to do is win out. You know what? Because he lose stupid games. He always fumbles the bag. He'll beat Alabama, cool. Then he'll go out here and lose to Vanderbilt, or he'll go out here and lose to Mississippi State. He's not a big time guy. That's why y'all lost to New Mexico. You guys will play big time games, and then you will lose against some scrubs,
bro.
He is not that type of dude. I don't know what you think this guy is.
I never said he was anything.
I mean, you gave you gave a fair assessment.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's nothing that we disagree with.
I never said he was going to do.
I've been saying that Hugh Freeze wins the game he's not supposed to win, and he would lose the games he's supposed to win. I've always said that. That's
all I'm saying is only thing I said that was
not
Cailin
disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
But
all I said
right
was
now,
that Cailin Boyd hadn't done it in the SEC. And for some reason,
that's
you
cool.
took that as
me
saying that Hugh Freeze is the most amazing SEC coach ever. Like I didn't say
No. I asked what has Hugh Freeze done, and you asked what did Cailin DeBoer do, and I said he just got there.
Yeah, you said did he win the SEC championship, and I said no. And then I said that Cailin DeBoer didn't win one either.
It's like terrible. Like, bro, what has this? Let's like I just hired somebody. Oh, what has he done to be hired? Like, what the fuck?
That's why I said we'll see on the field.
The man literally just came from a national championship game.
Bro, we'll see.
Hugh Freeze done nothing. Like literally nothing.
They don't give you trophies for what you did.
That's cool. That's cool.
There's no preseason. They're not going to hand out any certificate
I'm with
to
you
Cailin
on that.
DeBoer for what he did at Washington. He has to prove it on the field. He has to prove it in this conference.
Cool. But can you name some that Hugh Freeze has done without mentioning Nick Saban?
He's an experienced SEC coach.
That's
more than enough.
He increased his wins totals by a game each year he was at Ole Miss, except for the last year when he went 5-7, and we all know what happened that year. So
what happened? I don't know. Tell me.
He got fired.
Why he got fired?
Well, he got fired from some stuff. We know he got fired.
What he got fired?
I don't know.
He got fired.
Tell me.
Yeah, you do.
Exactly.
I ain't finna judge him, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna judge him.
I'm probably gonna judge him. I'm probably gonna judge him. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I would love to know.
But I guess you're trying to make an argument out of something that I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to tell you that the coach that you have is just as inexperienced in this conference as the coach that we have. So
the coach that just got here to the SEC is just as inexperienced as the guy that been coaching here for years.
For sure.
That is
tragic. It ain't been a decade. It ain't. Let's be real. Let's be real.
No, because on the same
Auburn thing I have ever heard.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I got to make this one point then. Why do you think this is you, Brinsky? Let me ask you this question.
I'm listening.
Why do you think Texas and Oklahoma are going to struggle in the SEC?
What?
Do you think that Texas and Oklahoma? Well, let me ask you that. Do you think that they'll struggle in the SEC, or do you think they'll have the same success that they've had?
Yes, I think Texas will.
No, I'm asking Brinsky.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were asking.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to go to. I don't know.
Answer the question, B.
No, answer the question because we talked about it before, so I know how you feel about it. That's what I'm saying. Do you think?
I think they will.
You think they'll?
I don't think they're going to be as dominant as they was in the Big 12.
And why so?
Because it's a whole bunch of teams.
It's a whole bunch of teams where
you got Texas. You got Georgia. You got the Alabamas.
In which conference?
In the SEC.
It's pretty tough, huh?
It is.
Okay. But somehow you think that Cailin DeBoer, that doesn't count towards him.
I never said that.
The SEC is all of a sudden not a tough conference. When we're talking about Cailin DeBoer, but when we talk about Texas and Oklahoma, all of a sudden they struggle because this SEC gauntlet that they have to run, and you just ignore that when it comes to your coach. It's like
I never said that. I never said that.
I mean, we can rewind it, bro.
That's cool.
About
So
10 minutes back. It ain't even that far back.
No. So I said Kellen DeBoer would not. He's going to struggle. I said he wasn't going to struggle.
For the record, for my record, what do you think Cailin DeBoer would do in the SEC
this year? At best, he can be 10-2. Well, at worst.
At worst, 10-2.
That's how I feel too. Honestly.
At wait. At worst, 10-2. Let me look at this schedule. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me look at this Alabama schedule. Hold on.
You tell me what the L's at. You tell me what the L's at.
I don't know, bro.
At worst, 10-2 this year.
I'll put it to you like this. I'll put it to you like this.
No. Give me the teams.
I'm pulling the schedule up right now.
If I look at y'all last year, I think that Nick Saban did something very special last year by getting y'all to the finish line like that. And I don't know if Cailin DeBoer has that in him.
Exactly, Ted.
You don't think?
All I'm saying.
Like, so you don't think that
there's games that y'all showed up in that y'all that was purely just Nick.
Yeah, do you think we upgraded that coordinator test?
What game was that? Educator.
It's a couple of them.
The game that Melo played and got in at the end.
How many
of the
of them
game?
y'all listen?
What game? Educate me.
What was the Arkansas score?
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Hold on, I'm just waiting.
It's like a couple games where y'all just like.
You said Arkansas
21.
24-21 Alabama.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, there was a couple games early in the season. Y'all admitted it that, like, well, Alabama didn't. Everybody admits that team at the beginning of the year was not the team at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Cailin DeBoer can get that team at the beginning of the year undefeated.
This is the thing. I think the biggest difference. The biggest difference, honestly, is going to be the coordinators. At the end of Nick Saban's career, he couldn't get the coordinators that were necessary to really win. Nobody wants to work those long ass hours.
Okay.
That he required for you to have that job. But DeBoer has play callers.
Mm-hmm.
He himself is also a play caller, and you know, historically, when Alabama has a prolific offensive coordinator, they beat the hell out of everybody.
So are you saying this offensive coordinator? Who's the offensive coordinator for Alabama? I know the defensive coordinator is Kane Womack.
Yeah.
Shepard.
Yeah, from South.
No, Shepard, the wide receiver coach.
Yeah, wide receiver coach.
So are you saying the OC at Alabama this year is prolific?
You will have to find out and see.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say about
I don't want to know where the L's gonna come in on this schedule.
I'm looking it up. I'm trying.
It don't take that long.
No, I'm looking at
it. We all saw the deficiency that Tommy Rees had as an offensive play caller the entire season.
Thank you. And so a terrible center.
If you upgrade from a C-level play caller to a B- level play caller, Alabama win a national championship last year.
All right, so I'm gonna go down the list, and I want you to tell me wins and losses. This is Alabama schedule.
You tell me. I don't want to.
Western Kentucky.
Loss.
I did. Okay, he's overrated.
Upset.
Upset alert.
Western Kentucky upsets Alabama, ladies and gentlemen.
The hill.
All right.
No, I need to hear your.
My dad.
Okay, I'm going down the list. Let's go.
So what you say?
Right. I think y'all beat Western Kentucky.
Okay.
Y'all struggled with South Florida the first half last year. But I think Nick Saban was trying to send a message to the media and stuff like that. So I think y'all may handle South Florida this year. I give y'all that game. Wisconsin
is a tough one.
Exactly. That's gonna be a tough game.
I don't care if it's tough. What did we
win or loss?
Y'all will win that one.
Okay, thank you, Ted.
No, it's all about Nick. I don't care.
You're right. Yeah, I'm telling you. Y'all will win that by a field goal.
Cool. I'm gonna make sure I write all these down.
Please,
Georgia. Y'all gonna lose to Georgia.
Loss.
Y'all gonna lose to Georgia.
Coming off that Wisconsin game, I see Georgia's a loss.
Y'all gonna lose to Georgia.
All right. I don't see that, but
bro.
Okay.
Jerry, and Vanderbilt. I'm gonna give y'all Vanderbilt. I'm gonna give y'all South Carolina. Y'all gonna lose to Tennessee. Y'all gonna lose to Tennessee.
Chicken, you funny for that one, boy.
Y'all gonna lose Tennessee.
Okay.
Y'all might lose to Missouri too. Y'all might lose to Missouri too.
So that Missouri game is one of the ones that I look at that like where you would see the value of a Nick Saban in the season. That's one of them games where he would push this team through and avoid the trap. We don't know.
Okay. So
that's a trap for Missouri. It's not a trap for Alabama.
Okay, so Missouri.
It's not a trap for Nick Saban's Alabama.
No, nah, it's not. Is it a W? Ain't no Mike. Ain't no Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that W to Missouri because I think Missouri is good. Y'all, I'm gonna get a W to Missouri.
Okay, keep going.
LSU. I don't even know who
they beat LSU.
Who's LSU quarterback?
Don't even count, but we ain't gonna count like that. They ain't gonna
who's LSU quarterback?
I want to hear all these.
Who's LSU quarterback? Is it Grant Nuss? What is his name?
It's Nuss.
The fact that you don't know lets you know that Alabama.
Yeah, you right. Y'all beat LSU. Y'all beat Mercer. I think Auburn may beat Oklahoma, so I think y'all beat Oklahoma. Now Auburn, Alabama.
We win that game.
Auburn, Alabama.
We win that game. In y'all building.
Cool.
I'm going Auburn to beat Alabama.
So that's like
4. That's 4 that I picked. That's 4 losses I got.
Okay. I picked 3.
I got 4.
What are the 4? Missouri,
Auburn, Tennessee,
and
Georgia, and Auburn. Them the 3. Them the 4 I got.
Bet.
That's it. That'll work.
I will bet on every last one of them.
All right. That's cool.
I will bet.
We will revisit
every last one of them.
We're gonna clip this.
Clip it. Clip it.
My man said 4. 4.
Nah, I agree. 4. Yes. 4. Yes.
Man, boy,
4. Yes.
But on that, boy, stop it, man.
Tennessee, what was the Tennessee game last year? Was it 2? It was 2 touchdowns, right? Y'all beat them by like 14, 21 points, something like that, wasn't it?
That cool.
No, I'm asking.
What you ask? My fault.
The Tennessee game last year, y'all beat them by like what?
They beat them by
14, 21.
They beat them by 14, 34-20.
At Alabama?
Yep.
It's going to be interesting, man.
I know. I just can't wait to see these 4 games. These 4 games.
Me too.
Yeah.
Let me just ask y'all this plain and simple, and then we'll get up out of here.
Okay.
Is Auburn going to beat Georgia?
No. And I'm an Auburn fan. We're not beating Georgia. We have not beaten Georgia in Georgia. So, no, we're not. We're not going to beat Georgia in Georgia. No, we're not.
Sound like y'all ain't built for it. Correct.
I'm going to say yes. You know, you already know I'm saying yes.
No, yeah, but why?
Because I think we're going into that game undefeated. I see us going into that game undefeated. And I see a team that needed that we took down to a possession last year. I think we got better as a team. I think the player that beat us last year is playing on Sundays now. So, yeah, I think we go in there and win. And it's a disrespectful. You name us a homecoming. I think they go in there with a chip on their shoulder. Beat Georgia.
I think that game looks exactly like it did last year.
You think so?
Yes.
I actually wouldn't be mad at that if we lost in that
game. And I actually think that game is actually closer than what you think it is. I think Auburn lose that game by 4 points.
Get about 8.
Hugh Freeze gonna be tired, man. Long night at the Pink Pony.
Yeah, it should have been.
Wow.
Should have been at the Pink Pony.
The good Christian man.
Hey, love brother.
Hank love hookers. Hank love hookers.
He loves hookers.
If you seen King of the Hill, boy, but oh my God, that is.
I said we're not losing the Thorn.
Yeah, please.
Hey, I'm with you, bro. I'm not the biggest Peyton Thorne fan, so like you're not finna get me champion. Man, he's gonna be a world beater.
If you listen to me, everybody know how.
Y'all had one job, and that was to get a quarterback out the transfer portal, and y'all didn't do it.
They got the great Hall of Fame, legendary Peyton Thorne.
Do you spend all that money on a quarterback, or do you
exactly.
build a team around it?
Exactly.
Put a quarterback in there.
Exactly.
Y'all got that Yellowwood money. Spend that Yellowwood money, man.
Yeah, but it's different.
Man, we about to get up out of here. Y'all already know the routine, man.
What's the deal? Oh, my bad. I didn't know I was that close to the screen. But yeah, check. It just put me on the big screen like that. It kind of caught me off guard. But yeah, check me out. Photo image right there.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. A lot tougher than it looks. But yeah, man, getting ready to get excited to get into this whole college football thing. We'll probably be doing this every week. We're gonna be talking about these games. Week 0 coming up. I don't know. I don't have no week 0 matchup. I'm looking for it. I think the Florida State Georgia Tech game in Ireland or something like that. But
it is.
Yeah. And yeah, you catch us here next week doing the same thing, talking the same talk. War Eagle.
What's going on, guys?
Auburn, the Atlanta Dream PR manager.
I just came here to say that we have dreamsicles for the first 5 people to show up at the game.
Jesus Christ, man.
The first how many?
5. And that's how many come in a pack, right? 5 or 6. Whatever.
Oh, man.
Oh man, he said everybody come in a pack.
Hey man, y'all attack y'all attack Jason. Don't attack me.
Hey Jason.
Oh, yes, sir.
Y'all attack Jason. Don't attack me.
Hey Jason.
Yes, sir.
Don't attack me.
Them 5 people. What percentage of the crowd is that?
Bro, hey man, Nick, can you come on, man?
Yeah, I got you.
But we shooting for record numbers this year, Ted. We hope
I got you.
Hopefully we'll get about 17, 18
Go ahead,
people.
man.
Oh, man. All right, man. I'm Nick, one half of the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. Hey, go check us out on YouTube. Find the Water Cooler Talk podcast on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast on the audio form. I'm gonna say this. We have the inaugural Water Cooler Talk Fantasy Football League. Draft is happening August 30th. 5 spots left. Prizes were announced today.
4 spots left.
3 spots left.
4 spots left. So the prizes were announced today. There's no buy-in. We had a great sponsor who does not want to be named. He's just wanted to donate. $50 goes to the 3rd place winner. $100 goes to the 2nd place winner, and the 1st place winner gets $150. So 5 spots left. So let us know if you want to get in. We can send you the link so you can go ahead and get in. Draft is next Friday the 30th. So let us know.
I like it.
It's me, the other half of the Water Cooler Talk. Your boy.
Show his face.
You know, I just got out of work. They bust out a 12-hour shift.
Don't matter.
We live. I can't get on live looking that ugly. And you know.
Anyway.
Johnny Ford.
We know what you look like.
It take a hater to speak up, and all y'all are haters. So I'm gonna end on that note. Keep hating and stay.
Can't even get it out.
I can't even get it out. Nah. But shout out everybody, like and subscribe. Sharpshooter Podcast. This the fam, you know, and like and subscribe. Water Cooler Talk. Shout out my boy Jason. Shout out my boy Ted. Shout out my boy B Sharp. Shout out my other co-host Nick. You know we here.
Yeah. And as always, the host, Mr. B Sharp. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Appreciate everybody coming up on tonight. Make sure you guys definitely subscribe to the Water Cooler Talk podcast. Appreciate them brothers coming up here, even though it was definitely short notice, but it's been a minute since they've been up here. Definitely going to have them up here a lot more during football season so they can embarrass themselves about these Auburn takes. So we just got to make sure we bring them back up here so we can get all the hateration and holleration in this dancery. Keep going. Like I said, if you on Twitter, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel at the Sharpshooters Podcast. Hit that like and subscribe button. We on the road to 600 subscribers. We need y'all to help me get up there, try to feed my family and all that good stuff. We got some a lot of stuff in the works. Been working on a big time interview. Hasn't been announced yet. Hopefully one of these days, hopefully by next week, be able to announce this one. This one I'm super proud of. Very, 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 very big announcement on that one. So if we can get that to happen. Shout out to Tez. Getting one of them locked in. Still ain't got a date or a time for it, but whenever the time comes, that one gonna work out too. And appreciate y'all. Catch you next time. And like I said, man, doing football season, you already know what I'm about to say. If Nick don't know what I'm about to say, if Marcus don't know what I'm about to say, Tez know what I'm about to say. Fuck Auburn, roll damn tide.